EMDR stands for Eye Movement Desensitization and Reprocessing Therapy. It uses dual attention stimulation to help somebody push through trauma. And trauma is something that tends to get stuck in the brain when somebody experiences it. And so EMDR has been shown to be effective in helping somebody release that trauma. There are different ways of doing EMDR therapy with the dual attention stimulus. We do eye movements, we do tactile stimulation, holding buzzies, they call them. And it's appropriate for almost anything that somebody can experience, from adults to children. To provide EMDR, you have to be trained. We go through approximately 30 hours of training to be able to provide this, as it's a specialty therapy. And it can be used in addition to regular talk therapy, as well as play therapy with children. Well, EMDR can be effective for anybody, but first of all, we look to see if somebody is experiencing something from trauma in their past. Trauma tends to get stuck and causes people to have difficulties enacting their activities of daily life because of past trauma. So we tend to try to use that right away with people that have experienced trauma in their past. But the great thing about EMDR is it can be used for a variety of things, such as sports performance. It can be used for just anxiety, depression, and it can be used to help people kind of release other things that they may be holding on to. First thing that we do is we take a thorough history of that person and everything that they've been through in their life. It's really important to be open and honest about everything that has impacted you, because the one thing about trauma is it's unique per individual. One thing that's traumatic to somebody might not be traumatic to another person. EMDR can be used to treat simple, and I say simple, traumas such as car accidents, things that have a startle effect to you and a longer lasting impact, or they can be used for complicated things such as dissociative disorders, which is also called multiple personality disorder. It can be used with stress-related things from combat. So the first session is used to just get a whole history and picture of what the person has experienced in their life. That's what it's all about. So not only will we gather history in the first initial session, we'll also introduce the client to the different types of dual awareness stimulation so that they can be comfortable and they get to choose which type of dual awareness stimulation they use. And it's really about learning how to relate to others and feel comfortable talking about your issues and concerns. And so trust and building a relationship is really the most important thing. I am all about wanting to know who the person is. I'm not so much really worried about what your issue or your problem is. I think there's reasons for why you're experiencing difficulty, and it's not your fault. So what I want to know is I want to first get to know you on a human level. It's very important to me to find out everything about you, not only what you're dealing with that's giving you problems, but I want to know about what brings joy in your life. So I think what separates maybe myself is that I really want to take the time to get to know my clients as people, not problems.